what it's called? Catering.
Catering. Yes, definitely.
Oh, so we can have little events, and if we got a special guest, we can call you in advance. Like, hey man, whip us up a little, something. We got such and such coming in. All right.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, brother. We appreciate that.
Got a little mac and cheese, jerk chicken.
That's all I needed to hear.
I thought you were supposed to come by my show last Friday with my food. We was waiting. You never showed up.
I was calling you, but you didn't answer your phone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He don't never answer his phone. I'm attest to that. I'm attest to that. He don't never answer his phone. So, bruh, hey, that's your fault. You know, I keep trying to tell you, you better start answering your phone. I ain't never called Newkirk when he answered
did.
the
You
phone.
called me yesterday. I answered. Yesterday and day before yesterday, you called me. I answered the phone.
That's probably the first time. I don't even
But
remember.
I did.
That was probably the first time. I don't even remember. It was such a shock. I think I hung up and just called you back anyway. You know what I'm saying? You know? So, all right. So now tonight you got the Steelers versus the Giants.
Ooh.
Now, who you got tonight with the Steelers and the Giants?
I said the Giants.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Giants.
You gonna go with the Giants over the Steelers?
Yeah, I'm gonna go underdog.
Okay. Now, I got some crucial games coming up in the NBA. Okay, the NBA Eastern Conference Finals.
Yes.
The Miami Heat versus the Boston Celtics. All right, the Boston Celtics have an elite team. They're deep. They can go probably 8 to 10 players deep on their roster.
Yep, shouts out to Beantown.
Now, it showed that Miami can actually do the same thing as well. Miami had some real deep players coming off the bench in this Milwaukee series that came in and committed.
Now that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy how they knocked out Milwaukee.
Yeah. The number 1 seed, Milwaukee, 3-1, 4-1 out. Okay.
Well, matter of fact, don't they have the two brothers on Milwaukee?
Who? What brothers?
I
You move that if you want to be seen because you blocking the camera.
Yeah, the food is in your way. We know we wanted the food.
We wanted to see the food.
So
really blocking it,
Put
man.
it to the side. Put it
right there.
Over there, yeah, right to you, right down the side. Not
Good
right, not
jerk
too
chicken.
far.
No, it's a whole spot
that's
right
good,
there.
That's good. That's good.
He don't want the food to go too far. He want to eat it.
I know. I'm taking it home.
We got
Sorry.
plates. We got plates. Is there plates or anything?
Do we have plates, Unc the Chef?
No. We don't
Shout
got
out to
plates.
Unc the Chef.
I got a napkin though.
We can make it work.
So
I think I got Drake.
also we got the Clippers and Nuggets, Denver Nuggets. The Clippers was up 16 points. Okay, yesterday 16 points. The Nuggets came back, won by 9.
So I see it.
It's game 7. What do you think?
Ooh, that's a tough one there.
It is a tough one, but you know,
It seemed like the Clippers is trying to give it away.
yeah, but at the same time, I think I'll give it to the Nuggets. I think they deserve it.
I mean, the Nuggets are playing.
They deserve one.
You know what I'm thinking is this: like the Clippers are really, they kind of go ahead and then they kind of lose interest in the game and then they let them they come back in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's like what they're doing to kind of. I don't know, but I think either this game here, either the Clippers are gonna blow them out, or if they let the Nuggets get close, the Nuggets are gonna win. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? Because if the Clippers can keep this, just like how the Lakers went up on Houston the other day. Did y'all see that?
Right.
The Lakers went up on Houston and never looked back. The Clippers can do the same thing to Nuggets.
But that's what you got to do. You got to create that lead to at least triple, or double.
Once you get into the fourth quarter, the NBA gets fantastic. Everybody's going for the winning shot, the great pass, the stupid block. You're going to bring the best out of everybody, which is what I love. These games are going 2-3 times overtime. You know what I mean? Because they're playing so hard in the bubble. I like the bubble concept. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really feeling the bubble concept. You know, the element is more street ballish. You know, I know the wives are upset because they're finding out their husbands are gay. You know, it happens. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys that get bisexual, you know, they're like, hey, baby, can we spend some quality? Nah, me and AD, we got to go. Me and AD, we over here. No, see, I got to talk to AD because AD, she like, damn.
What's up with AD?
You know, like, I don't know, you know. And then for them to actually put that in the news, like, what do you expect us to do as media people to hear that? Like, I'm thinking, like, LeBron's wife is not happy in the bubble because he ain't giving her no dick. That means somebody else getting it. Why else would she be unhappy in the bubble? Tell me. Anybody. Why?
He
So
didn't bring
she's
his
in the
kids.
bubble right
It's
now.
just
That's
them?
what you're saying.
She's in the bubble and she's unhappy.
Yes.
Why is she unhappy if she's in the bubble? She got everything in the world that she wants. Anything, she can get anything that she wants.
So NBA players who are married are allowed to bring their wives with them into the
Their
bubble.
whole family is in the bubble.
Well,
the families
LeBron
came
didn't
in.
bring his kids, he said.
Well, but you have the option to.
Yeah.
So they can low key have a family vacation while they're playing basketball.
Look, some players got a whole set of hoes. Okay? They got a whole set of hoes. Not a family, but a whole set of hoes.
Yes,
Just the hoes.
staple.
Yep, that's
Just
it.
right there. It's probably a good 60 hoes in the bubble, I guarantee you.
That's being shared around.
They're they're running around there. You know what I'm saying?
What's up with the dude, the guy that went
Scrubbing bubbles.
He had took a chick into his room,
Right,
but she was
right.
the tester
Now
for the
listen,
COVID.
all right, look it. Let me tell you something right now.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
When you get to this type of people that got money, right? Like I said, there's 60 girls in the bubble,
Yes.
but there's these temperament guys. Okay, let me tell you something. There's these guys, and I don't want to bash them. I'm not bashing these type of guys. Music, you understand what I'm saying?
Quote unquote.
I'm not bashing these type of guys or nothing that don't really want to get involved with the group camaraderie. You understand? I mean, I kind of value it to a degree, you know? There was a time where I never wanted to be a part of gangbangs or sloppy seconds. And,
Right.
Yes.
you know, I was probably 4 years old. I didn't want to be involved.
Yep,
But once I became
I felt
5,
the same way.
you know, my life changed. You know, my puberty came in.
Yes, sir.
I started getting that little feeling when nothing came out, but I was getting that
But these
feeling.
units, so no.
Da-da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That funky feeling.
When you was
So-
4,
Yeah, five.
Yep. Five. Sharing crayons, man.
Right. So,
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying? that's the element of it, you know? So now you got these guys that he just want that girl because she do the things that he like. Like, think about it. Now, is there certain girls that do certain things that you like compared to a different girl you marry? You can't talk about it no more.
Yeah.
you right? I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, you can't talk about it. You can tell us an
Don't
old
do
story, perhaps.
No,
We'll let you
old
be third.
school.
Think about it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. He's setting you up.
We'll talk to these
Set
guys
up.
here.
Silence. He's watching right now.
We'll talk to
Don't
these
do
guys here.
Separate yourself.
Mr. Ross Diggity,
Yes, sir.
I gotta
can
go.
you give us an example of that girl that you would bring into the bubble? Like, why would you risk your whole, chance to play and everything for this girl to come in the bubble? What would she have to be doing?
Oh well, shoot. This girl. These are exes, right? These are exes, or any girl that we used to mess with.
But don't make a difference.
Don't make a
What would be
difference?
the girl that you would bring in the bubble to, and you end up getting kicked out?
Choose wisely.
Okay, it have to be my ex.
Okay.
Okay, not my recent one, but before my 7-year relationship. She used to do this thing with her tongue, sir. Like,
Tonsils?
with her tongue, right?
Oh, her tongue. Okay.
Like when she used to,
Yeah, I'm about to say that's brand new to me.
when she used to
Oh,
commit
God.
acts of fellatio, right?
Mm.
And she used to go all in, like as in, like to the back of the tonsils type stuff. She used to, like, you know what I'm saying, when stuff used to hit the wall, you know what I'm saying?
To the window.
She
to
used
the wall.
to like do something with her tongue, like it was like massage therapy. You feel me?
yeah.
And she'll like come up slow, and then like with that suction power, it was serious.
So that would be the one that you would bring to the bubble.
Yeah,
For that
because I didn't
purpose.
have to. I didn't have to go through too much just to get it. Some people, you know what I'm saying. That's the thing. Like, they take this stuff and hold it for ransom sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just want to get that stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really want to go through too much trouble just to get something popping. So when it came to her, it was all love and all fun and free. So. You know what I'm saying? I kind of missed that one. But anyway.
Some other chicks just be stingy with the coochie.
Okay.
Yeah, some people be stingy with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Music.
Yes, sir.
Who is that chick for you that you would bring to the bubble to get kicked out?
He has to watch himself.
This one. All right.
This is the Throwback Thursday option.
Yeah. It's this girl I knew since like elementary. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my dog, man.
Hunch days when you was hunching first.
Yeah, shouts out to my dog A1. I ain't gonna say no names, but yeah, she do this little grip thing when I'm hitting it from the back. She do this little grip thing. Inside. Like she make her pussy grip.
Inside move.
And then, it's like it be slippery and wet at the same time, and it's just like. And she a BBW. Shouts out to all my BBWs out there.
Shouts out.
Hey, man.
Shouts out.
Hey, man. Shouts out. You about to make me scream and shout.
Shouts out to all my BBWs.
They're very talented women.
I'm a little dude, but, I like BBWs, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking sitting at a good 260, 285.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying?
Thickens.
Yeah.
Some thickens right there.
Oh,
yeah. So she do that little grip thing, it just set me to Jesus. Have my toes curling. And yeah.
Man.
Shouts out to A1.
A1. I'm going to have to plead the fifth on this
Steak
one right
sauce.
now.
I got this girl. Her name is Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Interesting.
And Rabbit, I would bring Rabbit because Rabbit is like it's everything that she does outside of the bed and the bed. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the morning, like, she's gonna make sure, like, we got food. Mm-hmm. She's gonna do all she's like a personal assistant. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then she knows when you want to be bothered. She knows when you don't. You know what I mean? And she's the type of girl, like, she'll come in from being on a date and go jump in the shower and just come and just start sucking on your dick, like, fucking you. You know what I'm saying? After she just came from a date. You know what I'm saying?
After she came from a date?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, that's what I like is the utility girls that can be in the spot and then I can bring them in and she can still move around and get her money and come in and share it with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because...
Pimping.
It's not pimping. It's not pimping.
It's not pimping. I'm not saying pimping. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying
that's what they do.
It's a good look.
It's a utility chick.
It's a pimping affair.
And then the best part about it is, you can't use a condom because she's allergic to condoms. So it's the type of girl you gotta go and get a test first.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody gotta go get tested, and then it's just raw.
Them to be the best one.
I'm trying to tell you.
Listen, when you find out, you know what I'm saying, y'all both statuses is good, green light, they tend to get real freakier.
I mean, come on. At this day and age,
it's go time.
With diseases as rampant as they are, I think that should be like the fourth date. Let's go get tested.
That makes sense.
Let's go have Panera Bread and go get tested. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then afterwards go to a lounge and let's talk about our tests. Whether they was negative or positive. Let's just go and still keep it kosher. You know what I mean?
Now, this is the thing that I find interesting.
Shouts out Jackson Memorial.
Young.
Yes, sir.
Don't say that. Because you want to think like, okay, let's say age bracket. Like, I don't know if, like, I'm 50, and I don't know if there's any women that could still be burning somebody at 50.
You'll be surprised.
You be
surprised.
You
will be surprised.
Hell yeah.
Surprised.
Hell yeah. Old chicks that's still getting down with young men.
Do not go to your
Burning
corner.
men.
I'm giving bitches herpes, so I know what you mean.
This why
This is what I was just about to say about
why you
that.
going to shut down.
So you know, NBA young boy.
So I know
NBA
who
young
I would
boy
take
got
now.
that monster, right? And it seems like that shit don't really affect him when it comes to the ladies, man. The fact that he had to come out and told them he got that.
And they
That
still at him.
HPV,
And they
boy,
still
they
at him.
seem like they running to him.
Money
Close.
talk.
I mean, because when you really
got
when
the
you really
money.
study herpes, right? Like
Uh-huh.
herpes is only come out every 6th to 7th moon, like the actual thing that becomes effective. You know what I'm saying? Like I got diagnosed with herpes 3 years ago, and I ain't had a breakout session since.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you could either be, and I like to be up front. You know, I'm gonna tell a chick, yeah, I got herpes.
Right.
You know, we can wear a condom, but you can test to see that I ain't got no abrasions right now. So I'm actually clean. If I was dirty, I'd be in the house with some long socks on and knee pads.
Right.
You know, because I just be eating coochie.
Right.
But
Yeah, it is. You gotta be real with yourself.
you know what I'm saying? Because the girls come over and then they be like, I'm Wild Man Teddy T. So they want to get banged. They want to
want
go.
the
They want to
wild
live the
side.
wild. Yeah, right. So I got to at least wear some knee pads to
Right.
show them my sincerity. I'm going straight to the
Gotta be
flow.
conservative.
You see what I'm saying? I'm going straight to the flow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To blow bubbles up in that mother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then it's like I'm gonna be like, you know, if there's a Heineken around, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play with the Heineken a little bit, the bigger side. You know what I'm saying? Not the smallest, the bigger side.
Right.
Cause I'm trying to wear this thing down, so I ain't got to put nothing in it purposefully. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what y'all got to realize. These women, think about the lesbians. Yeah, a few of them, they go through those days where they want insertion. But that ain't every day. Because if it's every day, they might as well get a nigga.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, sir.
Touchy
Let me
subject.
tell you something, sir. Let me tell you something.
Ooh, I love that life.
Listen, this is a big mirage when it comes to that
I'm
land
trying to
right
tell
there.
You speaking to the pimping of.
You speaking to some young brothers that
Yes, sir.
dibbly. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Been able to pull a few of those.
Oh,
You understand?
more
Some of
than-
the ones that you never expect.
No, that's not. But that's not what I'm saying.
That's
though.
not what he's saying, though.
Okay.
What I'm
Understand.
saying is, though, still these women don't have dick all the time.
That's true.
Right.
They only have dick when they want the insertion,
Right.
and they want the hot dick. See, there's a difference between plastic dick and hot dick.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Real dick is hot dick. Ain't nothing like hot dick. That's what the woman
And
really
warm
like. That's what they really, when they get hot dick, soon as that hot dick go in, they be like, this is, I don't know why I was bullshitting with that plastic.
Exactly.
And
I don't know why I was
exactly.
bullshitting with that plastic.
I am
They
the
want that
ambassador.
fire.
They want that hot dick that they can feel the heat at the tip of your dick in
Yes.
their pussy.
They want
I
that
do
fire.
this. I
You know
do
what I'm
this
saying?
24/7.
Let me tell you something. That shit have changed a few female lives.
I'm
out
trying
there.
to tell you.
Yeah.
I done
And-
changed a couple of lives.
It's the thing about it. I just be wondering like, what's with all the facade? Because I be honestly, no disrespect to my lesbians out there. I
No
love
disrespect.
you. I love
No
you.
love.
Love every last one of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Especially-
But I just be
especially the
wondering
fine.
like, why? Some of y'all, just say you a tomboy. You like to dress. Ain't nothing wrong with dressing up like a dude here
It's
and
more
there.
than a dress though.
But
It's
then-
more.
I think
But
it's
then
just
it's some-
something.
No,
It's
it's
what
a
they went through
chemical.
as a
It's a
child.
chemical imbalance. You got to go
Right.
to the inside of what it really is. It's
So-
a chemical imbalance. It's a high testosterone instead of estrogen. Okay, that's what it is. So the more testosterone that they're gonna have is the more masculine things they're gonna want to do. A woman could be very high in testosterone but still be into dudes. They don't have a
Right.
lot of emotions.
Facts.
They're not
Facts.
gonna really cry about a
Right.
lot of spilled milk.
Right.
But they still want to get hit. But at the same time, they done got sensified because that's what women understand, the sensitivity.
Right.
See, that's the difference between a lesbian relationship and a man relationship is the sensitivity. Rob Transmit sung about it, but he can never produce sensitivity. You need a man with See, them hoes remember that shit. That's one of their favorite songs, because that's when them hoes start giving them other hoes sensitivity. But it's hard for a nigga to figure out sensitivity.
So explain sensitivity for those who don't understand what sensitivity is.
Sensitivity is an electric element. It's that point when a woman is totally electrified, mind, body, and soul. Everything is at that electricity. It's on. You see what I'm saying? And there's not one way that sensitivity can happen. You know, it builds up. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, that knockout blow. You see what I'm saying? Okay. But a lot of people don't understand the pattern of sensitivity. Right. They started by being sensitive, being attentive, you know, but then they go overboard and then they ruin it. Like, a woman don't want to see you be a pussy. She want to see you be attentive to her needs, but don't fucking be up her ass. Right. So sometimes when a nigga do something for a bitch and she be all sweet about it, then a nigga try to come back again. So y'all not supposed to come back. Right. You're supposed to leave that bitch hanging on the third time. Because 2 times you was good, but the third time you gotta make the bitch cuss at you. If she's not cussing at you, that's a problem. She gotta be like, this stupid motherfucker. The fuck? Because you got to make her feel like she's back in control. That's number one. And then when she understands that you did that, that's another sensitivity point. You understand? The things of the sensitivity are really like paying attention to likes and dislikes. You know, that's why they say you need a man with sensitivity is a patient man. Is a man who got money and don't got nothing else to really do but just look at this bitch all day and figure her out. Right. You know, and you got to take your time, because if you rush it, the bitch gonna wonder why. You know, and then if you take it too long, the bitch gonna wonder why. So you gotta do it at the right time, because that goes into the part of you getting counted for sensitivity. So there's a lot of dudes that get sensitivity started and they fuck up. And some women hold you at that part where you was at. They let you fall, but they still remember where you was at. Some women. But women who been fucked over too much don't give a fuck. Once you got it, you done. They can't hold on to it. Fuck that nigga. He ain't gonna be sensitive. Never. No second chances. You know, so but women is always sensitive. You know, that's why women, lesbians, they fight a lot. You notice that. Yeah. They fight in the art. It's all a part of sensitivity. See, a man and a woman can't do that, because a man either gonna choke that bitch out, just do something extra to it.
That's why I always be like, how do you go from regular heterosexual relationship that's not violent like that to a completely violent lesbian relationship? I don't see some serious.
It's called a cat fight.
Brawls, man.
It's called a cat fight.
And I'm like, what? You running from dudes to go to this? I was like,
what fighting.
When I was younger, I used to be so confused.
No. They will leave a regular. I've seen that. Like I've seen my brother's ex. You know what I'm saying? She left him and had another chick, and those chicks was going at it more than they were in a relationship. You know what I mean? It didn't make any sense. But it is what it is. Hey, do what you do. Do what's happy, what keeps you happy, and what makes you comfortable.
No, but that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's testosterone. It's testosterone. It's a chemical imbalance.
I got
you. It's what these people are eating. What they're eating creates it's just like dudes that's becoming punks. They the same way. They got more estrogen in them than testosterone. So naturally, they feeling feminine. They feeling feminine. You see what I'm saying? And then they get around people that let them accept it. And then next thing you know,
that's them.
They on the other side.
Yeah, they must have been born at Parkway.
Craziness.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So what I'm saying is, we got to be careful. And you know, the dudes that's in the bubble.
I figured out who I take to the bubble.
Who you gonna take to the bubble?
My wife.
That's good.
That's a good
Great
idea,
answer.
right?
I mean, because your
Great
wife is
answer,
good.
sir.
Like
You
that's
know what?
that's
You
why
guys
she's
got
your
it.
wife.
Yeah, because then
Great
I
answer.
get. I'm trying to get some brownie points.
Yeah.
Right.
Great answer.
Are you listening?
Great answer, sir.
No, but for real, I would because you know what I'm saying.
That's your wife.
Yeah, it'll work out.
That's
you know
who.
what I'm saying?
That's why you married her.
Yeah.
Yep.
In case there's ever a bubble, if you want to bring somebody, it's your wife.
He's
It's your
bringing his
wife.
That's the whole point.
That's
like,
it.
There's always girls. Like it's funny when my mother passed, this girl showed up and
My
everybody,
ex, I'd be fighting.
everybody
over.
was like, "Yo, who's that girl? Remember the girl that came over the other night? That was with me the other night at my house. Remember the girl that came?
yeah, shorty, yeah.
So like that's my girl. Like she been like my girl since high school.
Okay.
So it's like
That's what
whenever
you'll take.
you know, I don't know.
He just said, Yo, he was just like, you know, yeah.
Asked him
Yeah,
the
so you
wrong
know, that was my girl, man. That's
Yeah,
my
but-
girl.
Remember I just
That's
told
what
you I
you'll
was
take.
gonna take
I
rabbit.
don't know.
I already told you I
He
was
said
gonna
rabbit.
take rabbit.
Yeah.
I told you I was
Okay.
gonna take rabbit.
That's
I
the
already
second
committed.
option. Okay.
I already committed myself to that. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Say less, man.
Yeah.
That's
You
funny
You
as
just
hell,
gonna keep
man.
that on the record.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta
Like
keep that locked in.
it's difference.
I understand it's a difference.
Like that's
But
the
to
reason.
be real though, you get there and like you said, it's already people there. It's already people there. You know what I'm saying? So anything can happen while you're there. But I'm still trying to figure out why the girl got in trouble, and why the basketball player got in
He
trouble.
brought a girl on. That they
No,
shouldn't
she
been on.
worked there. She's the person that tests everyone. She tests
Oh,
everyone
she
for
worked
COVID.
there?
Yeah, she tests everyone for COVID.
Oh, so he
Wow.
She's a COVID.
Wait a minute.
He banged
Yeah,
the
but no,
nurse.
they,
So
but
he
they
was
said
banging
that,
a nurse?
They said that. Oh, but he brought her in
To his room.
to his room.
To test for COVID.
Yeah, his dick.
Ah.
Damn, but
Very
she lived
smart.
there though, right? Don't she live there?
Yeah, I guess she has to live in a bubble. She works there, so she's in a bubble.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know, but they turned it into a big thing. Unless he's married. I don't think he's married.
Are you serious? That's what it was.
That's what it was.
That don't make sense.
Yeah,
Because maybe it's business and it's not supposed to go down like that
They
over
should
there.
say that. Don't be like, there was a
interest.
conflict of interest inside. That's not even something you talk about.
Right.
You know, but to say that because
That's
he brought
why-
a woman in, that's like if we brought a woman on the outside.
Mm.
That's what I'm thinking. It was an outside woman.
She was in house.
Mm. Mm.
And
Now that's a whole nother
that's
story.
another thing, right? So
Damn.
I'm gonna see if I can look that up. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
That's because that makes it different. And that makes everything that we was just talk about null and void.
Right.
Why did you just wait to tell us that now?
I was trying to say it earlier. See what happened was.
Why did you just wait? We just did a whole fucking
whole
thing,
thing.
man.
A
A whole
segment
30
on-
minutes, man.
Have you heard about Tamar Braxton?
Ah,
No, for real. Have you heard about her? Did
what
did
happened?
y'all peep game? What happened to her recently?
Braxton?
man?
What she do?
No.
So
her
basically,
husband?
her boyfriend I think fiance had called the police on her and filed a child restraining order, right?
No. She was passed out.
Okay.
She might have died. They think she tried to commit suicide or something like that.
Again, or
No, the first time. Yeah, first
the
time.
first
And
time.
he called on the phone. He said, I don't know. She just lost her show or this and that. Remember on the 911 call. And then from there, some new things just popped off. But that's where it originated from. Him calling instead of him. I don't know why you would say, hey, I don't know, the boyfriend. I don't know what's going on with. I mean, I know she's passed out. She's breathing, but
again.
that's still first time. It's still first time. He's like, again, she did it
So
again.
I'm saying, what happened new?
That's what he's
What's
trying to get
going
at.
on new is that he had filed a restraining order on her because
Right.
he was tired of the abuse that he was suffering from her and all that stuff. Like she was basically kicking his ass. Like,
yeah.
Every
He
time.
looked like he's getting his ass kicked by her
He
though.
was getting
He
his ass.
looks like that. He looks like he's that dude.
Yeah, real talk. And he was like, he couldn't take it no more. And basically, he used the restraining order as a way to break up with her. You know what I'm saying? Which is smooth. I'll say that's smooth and smart.
That's how you gotta do it sometimes.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? But the sad part about it is they're trying to make a lot of people are saying, "Oh, he's just playing the victim." And I find it very one-sided when the world always implements how women are victims and they're supportive of victims. When it's a guy's turn, it's always a joke or it's not believable or something. Like, it's just real when it comes to domestic violence, you know what I'm saying, on both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want to downplay what he's saying and then trying to flip the script and make it seem like he's the abuser and stuff like that. So it was weird.
You got to understand, because women never had rights, never. You know, back in the days, women, it didn't make a difference. They can get raped. Anything can happen to them, and it didn't make a difference. You know, and then now people got to go to jail. And what can happen to a dude except he get a couple bruises? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he can get stabbed and killed, and that's like a tragedy. But that shouldn't have been messing with a crazy chick like that anyway.
Yeah, right.
But, I mean, you know, that's the thing. It's like if you call for domestic response, the police are going to come and take you to jail.
Or tell you to leave. One of the two.
But I had a situation with one of my sisters. She used to always go to jail because when the police used to look at her and her boyfriend, they used to see that her baby daddy had more bruises than she did. So they used to take her to jail.
Right.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That can.
And that was cool. I was like, damn, that's like a boxing match and shit. And the winner by unanimous knockout. You know, they go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you know you would. Yeah, I beat your ass, nigga. The policeman said I whooped your ass, nigga.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? So,
goddamn.
But that's the thing. It's like women.
He couldn't walk away.
Women been abused for so long. You know what I'm saying? That now it's like everything is like, no, protect the women, protect the women. But at the same time, they don't.
There's still some punks getting abused.
You know what I'm saying? It just depends on the situation. Everything is like, it just depends on who you are, your status, if you know something, if you know somebody, or if somebody knows you. You know, think about everybody.
It's about how many followers you got.
Think about everybody who gets killed every. Like the other day when the guy got shot in the back, he was alive, but they reported that in Wisconsin. And the same day in Orlando, somebody got shot and killed. Yeah, but that got no public at all.
No.
You see what I'm saying? And they protested. The people protested and everything at Magic Mall, but that got nothing at all. What made the one in Wisconsin more important than one in Orlando?
He got shot 5 times in the back.
The same thing happened to the guy in Orlando.
He didn't get shot he got shot in the back.
Yeah, and he died on the spot.
Damn.
I think because of the severity of the fact that the man died, they're trying to sweep it under the rug. And try to overshadow it.
That's possible.
Yeah, but they ain't know that this guy wasn't going to die. That got shot 7 times in the back to the next day.
I think that's what made it more of a story to post on to you, that we have a
victim.
But
I could tell you, it's the reason it didn't happen like that is because of social media. The person, whoever recorded that original video of Jacob Blake getting shot 5 times, that was that person from that across the street that had that video. And you saw that pow, 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 pow. That person posted it, and then social media took it to another level. It's not really
it's not the news.
It's not the news anymore. Social media is taking over.
Orlando didn't have a social media shot of it. It was just the news. It was reported.
Right.
That makes sense.
And then that makes sense.
It wasn't no actual.
Black Twitter.
Which
Black
makes
Twitter took it to a whole nother level.
Which makes it a cover up to me. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, then that's a cover up. Because if the news records that and they still don't put it out there like that, then that means that it wasn't top news. You know what I'm saying? It was just another black man getting killed. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was terrible, to be honest with you.
Every black
this young kid right here
noticed.
This young kid right here?
Yeah, it might be.
Is that him?
I don't know his face.
This is demand grow for the body cam and orange. Is it
yeah,
orange?
That's him. It's an orange cam. That's him.
Yo, that sucks, man.
The man, as soon as he opened the door, he was just he was walking away.
Old.
He was walking away, and they were following him, bro, with the guns drawn.
He said, man, I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble.
Right. They say he had a knife, but nobody seen the knife in his hand.
They said the same thing about Jacob Blake.
They always call in talking about they see a weapon. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, you guys, as black men, we got to really think about procedure when it comes down to this stuff. Wave your hands, nigga. Show the world your hands. Fuck that. If they don't see a weapon in these two hands, nigga, they can't say I'm a threat to you. You know what I'm saying? Keep your hands up and then move.
They gonna say whatever they want to say because they have the ability to say that they are in fear. And once they are in fear
from a person with their hands up,
Remember they tried to dude was reaching for his phone.
You don't remember the dude in Miami? He was mentally retarded and he had his hands.
No, he was
up
helping.
In the air.
The guy was helping him, and he was
helping him mentally retarded. He had his hands up in the air and they shot him.
Shot the
he
guy
had his
helping.
hands up in the air.
But but what happened after that is that they had to settle with that man because of that.
Yeah,
and that's my point. Like,
but they keep it quiet.
When you have your hands up in the court of law, that's a sign of I am out of this shit. I'm not a threat.
So what about
if you survive, you can go to the court and sue these fucks.
What about
get that bread, man?
What about the kid that shot the two men in the white kid that shot the two men in Wisconsin, and he had walked away with his hands up, and cops drove right past him?
They put him there.
Yeah, they put him there.
They
he
put
was
him
working
there.
with the police.
No, but did
y'all? Yeah. I mean, they gave him some
did
water.
Y'all
and stuff
see
like that.
in Oakland, in California, the dude that
shot the two police?
Shot the two police.
Hero.
That was a midget, wasn't it?
What happened?
I don't know what it is. Hero.
What happened? What did he do?
The kid,
Hero.
He shot. Why did he shoot him though?
That's crazy.
I'm gonna be subjective and put like out
Yo,
there.
so
you know what I'm saying?
They got handcuffs on him. They got handcuffs on him. They trying to work on him.
And he's dead.
And they killed him.
Yeah,
they shot him already. What handcuffs on?
That's the insulting part. They shoot your ass and then put cuffs on your ass after you laid out bleeding and dying. They gonna put cuffs on you. The hell you gonna do? You in trauma now.
He was running?
Yeah, you got to play it back. He was running. They shot him and he dropped.
They gonna still put cuffs on him, man. Dog.
That's another one then.
That look like a whole different
This is a whole nother shooting.
I think so.
Yeah, because
Damn,
the other
there's
one
that
happened
much
at the
going
store.
on?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, see? Boom.
Yeah, they shot him right there.
Shit.
Yeah, that's a
when he
whole nother
fell.
situation. That's not even it. The one that we talking about, he died at a gas
At the
station.
gas station, yeah.
At night.
It's a whole nother one, man.
This is what I'm saying. I be
And this
trying to
is in
tell
October.
people it's hunting season for black men, bro. You gotta understand, man.
They trying to take
hunting season.
And the president's saying that basically, you know, they're drinking the Kool-Aid if they believe it's white privilege and they believe, you know, they believe this stuff is going on. This is not going on. This is not really happening in the president's eyes, or he just won't
tell you
want to.
something. He's putting a blind eye to stuff that he knows is going on, and point blank, this whole system is set up to where, especially the police, like there's no accountability, bro, and that's why these police are doing so much gun hole stuff. Like they know they can shoot you and get away with it, bro. There's no consequence.
That's the problem,
and that's why I say
what we
whoever
need to
did
take it
that
somewhere.
crap in L.A. hero. You understand what I'm saying?
Why did he kill the cops?
Hero.
So who was it? A kid killed cops?
It looked like it was a
It
kid
looked
or
like
a
a
midget.
jit.
It looked like a kid.
But it was
or
a
midget.
small person, whatever the hell he was in, hooded.
He shot.
He
two,
walked
he
up,
shot two cops
shot
in the head.
both of them in the head and ran off. Simple and plain. You know what I'm saying?
They got
Now
the
my
video and
thing
everything.
is, there would not be stuff like
no,
this
don't
happening.
Put dwarf. Don't put that.
There wouldn't be
They
stuff
don't
like
got it
this
as a dwarf.
happening.
Just put shooting in college. There
If
you go right
cops
there.
was
Yeah, I
not
told
here
you.
killing
Look. Listen. Only reason because
Oh, it said
I
Tory,
interviewed
yes, a child of Tory.
Brad Williams, and he's a midget. And I asked him. He's a midget. I mean, a small person, and he asked him the political way to
Yeah,
say
for
it.
dwarf it is, but that's what it was. I mean, that's what I seen. I said that's a fucking midget. When I saw him running, I said, "Oh shit, that's a midget that did that." And then that's what they got
Was
him
he running with the
classified
bow
as.
leg? Was he running bow leg?
They actually got him classified. Look at that
Oh
dude.
shit!
Look at that. Look at that little nigga.
He does look short.
That nigga's a midget. What you mean look short? That nigga's a midget. Look.
That must have been a child.
That ain't no child. It's a midget.
Either it's a midget or it's a kid.
That
Like
ain't-
and
That
That's
ain't
a
no
kid,
kid. That's a
man.
midget, brother. Look at that motherfucker's
it
legs,
does look
man.
like a man.
That's a grown ass man.
So L.A. County Sheriff
big-
posted
But
this on
this-
Twitter.
Big up Mighty
The
Mouse.
same thing happened in New York City in the 80s. This dude walked I'm talking about the same exact. The dude that was on the corner in Queens. I think it was a fat cat. Nas always talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But the same thing happened in Queens. Same thing.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You feel
Did
me?
they catch him?
No, not yet.
Nah, they ain't. It's a manhunt going on for the man.
They ain't gonna catch that man. He a dwarf. Come on, man. That only way they're gonna catch that dude.
Yo, look at this. This man. Why is it always President Barack's fault? Whoever the heck this guy is says Barack Obama put a target on the back of every cop in the country. Barack Obama has not been president for 4 years, and they still trying to point everything at this brother, and it's not right. It's not fair. You know what I'm saying? My father said he should just go to the White House and smack the hell out of Donald Trump and say, keep your name on my effing mouth. You know what I'm saying? And when you hear your pop say that, that's something else. Like, dude, he said he just need to just go there and just smack him or punch him in his stuff and just like keep your name on my mouth, homie.
I mean, it's not gonna happen. I mean, you know, they're all in this drama. It's what they all signed up for, and that's what they all got to be a part of.
That's so true. Sad to say, but that's so true, man.
That's what it is. It's everybody else that's like falling to it, what they do, because that's the whole point. What they're doing, acting out, creates the ripple effect to our consensus reality that's not real. It's only based off of what they do. That's why self-government and self-determination is the way of the future. You know what I'm saying? It's the way of everything. It's like autonomous existence, you know, where you create your own community, doing your own thing, your own police, your own health, your own everything. You know what I mean? Same thing like Akon is doing. Same thing a lot of these people have been doing. You know?
Yeah. Oh, I had actually, my wife actually showed me something about these folks inside of Georgia. They bought 90 acres.
Yeah, 19 families. We were talking about it the other day. Yeah,
in their own small community.
That's
to create their own community. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Georgia,
real.
Do you know how much
like
land? You know how much land in Georgia you could do that with? It's stupid land in Georgia you could do that with. Alabama, you could do that everywhere, man. Like that's what I'm telling you. That's
Florida.
Yeah, Florida, Belgrades and all that stuff up there. That's all unincorporated too. So you can
unincorporated?
Florida's unincorporated. So like
what
these,
does that mean?
That means it's not underneath federal law.
Meaning,
which means that you can go ahead and buy it.
You can create your own entity. You can create whatever you want there. It's not like there's no federal tax in Florida. So that's why artists and people like to come here to set up businesses, because you don't get taxed twice. You know, it's unincorporated. It was never taken underneath. The Black Seminoles defeated the United States in 1935. So especially South Florida is not underneath the United States.
Yo, that little midget, man, I put it up on YouTube for us to be able to, for the people to be able to see the same thing we were just talking about the midget walking up to the cops and shooting the cops and then running away. That does look like a midget. It doesn't look like a little kid.
Man, if you go back to New York, but they don't got the video. I was like, they don't got the video. But I'm talking about the same exact thing happened in New York and Queens. That's the crazy part. Like,
and not even that long though. They did the same thing. It was another cops that got shot up in Brooklyn. Shot the same way. Man walked up to him.
But that happens to. I understand we're talking about it happens to cops, because I agree it happens to cops sometimes, but it happens to regular people, bruh.
All the time. That's
all the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even.
It's not new.
It's not nothing new. It's just that it happened to a cop that it becomes news. Because honestly, if Ted ain't telling me nothing about it, I wouldn't have known anything about it.
Man,
and to be honest with you,
the news. Like,
there are good cops out there. It's just that half of the other ones ain't crap.
The one thing I do.
Thank you. They need to stop the bad ones.
But they can't. They can't because it's internal. The thing with the police is an internal order. There's the police, and then there's an internal order within the police that's on a whole nother scale that nobody can do anything about. You know what I'm saying?
So not one man could fight the system.
No.
Like a secret society.
What if a
type,
group of police that say they want to
the only way it could be done is if you get rid of the police. Period.
Yeah.
You got to totally say we're gonna do something different. This is another public safety setting. Yeah. That would be considered the police. That's the only way, because
he's
it's rooted.
100% right.
It's rooted
from slavery.
That's where it comes from.
It's rooted from slavery.
You know what I'm saying?
It's impossible to fix and reform the police department.
Right.
When the original rules of the police department was to go ahead and
like the United
hunt
States.
down slaves.
The United States is the United States, regardless of how many times they've amended the Constitution or whatever. The United States was created for white men. White men are sovereign in this country, meaning they are their own people. They are autonomous to their own laws. That's what was given to white men, not even white women.
White men.
That was given to white men. You know what I'm saying? That was given to all the Europeans who were kicked out of Europe and wasn't considered Europeans no more. They were considered refugees.
Why were they kicked out of Europe?
Because they were in prisons. That's what they did. They were either kicked out, they were in prisons, or they left Europe for religious freedom, like the Quakers and the Protestants.
Okay.
They left for religious freedom. So when they left Europe, they were considered refugees in this land, people without a land. So that's why they became Americans afterwards. That was the whole point, for them to be sovereign, to create an autonomous area. That's what everybody wants. You know what I'm saying? End of the day, that's what we need, is our own autonomous area in the United States.
So you know we need to build our Black Wall Street back up again.
It's beyond Black Wall Street.
Oh,
we need more than that.
We don't. An autonomous. It could be a bunch of areas that is just autonomous based off of the land that we own that's private.
Right.
And then nobody can do nothing. Police won't be able to just come on that land.
I think that's what we should do. So first off, this is my thing, right? Okay, since now we got this platform, let's talk some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk some real shit. Why all these celebrities? These black celebrities, the people like Diddy.
You just talked. You just said it, man.
You're celebrity.
You got to understand, these guys are celebrities, which means they're already bought. You understand what I'm saying? They're already bought. They're already Boulets. They're already Zetas, Kappas. They're already in the system. Like, when you come up in the United States, they put you in systems on purpose so they can control you. You see what I'm saying? So all these people are already controlled. The people that aren't controlled are the people that you see that you don't see no more. You stop seeing Eddie Griffin. You stop seeing Tommy Davidson.
Yep.
You stop seeing Dave Chappelle. So these are the people that they can't control. When they can't control you, you're out the scene. As long as they control you, you can do whatever you want. They're not there to be able to help. They're there to be able to be to perpetuate the same situation.
So for those that are out of the scene, that's not under control, why can't they fund themselves to get into the limelight? Because all it is money at the end of the day. Money makes everything rule. So you could buy yourself the attention on from the media to showcase what you're doing. And what I'm saying is they should come together and build different communities for the black, or rebuild
No. People have to do that for themselves. You got to understand that, because these people are doing that for themselves on that level. Like Sugarland in Houston, Texas. What's his name? That one rap a lot. Jay Prince. They own all the houses over there. All they boys moved over to their own community.
Sugarland.
Yeah, Sugarland. Yeah, there's different spots like that all over the place where they buy all the land and they build the houses and they live in those things. You know what I'm saying? The rich people are doing that. It's not about the rich people doing it. It's about the community people doing it for the community. Rich people are already straight.
Right.
They good. It's about social economics. When you got social economics in a city, right? A city should be based off of social economics where people work for public safety. So the people in the city are sustained by social economics. You understand what I'm saying? So as corporations make money, they send taxes back into the community. You know, like my father started one of the first space-based organizations in Detroit that George Bush looked at and said, yes, we want to put these in federal law. And my father had General Motors, he had Henry Ford, and another one of the top corporations in Detroit backing him. So he had a clinic in school in his church where he can they can send to see people who got AIDS, who got HIV, who got cancer, they could at least assess the people to know what they got, you know what I'm saying, by bringing them in. And then the people who needed to be brought in, they needed insurance at the same time. So he got an insurance company to give them insurance. And then come to find out, the people who have these diseases and don't have insurance, don't have education. So then he got a school and got a GED. They was able to get GEDs all from the church. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what the church is supposed to do. I was having that conversation honestly with the wife about
Well, yeah, but
the
that's what I'm
trust
saying.
and
But
everything.
that's the faith base. That's what faith base is about. It's an initiative that's based off of your mission to be the cornerstone. Like I told y'all, a church is a bank.
Trust.
Yes,
bank,
it is.
A church is a trust. Like
Big
it's supposed
business.
to own property. And if a person gives up 10% of their tithes, if a person makes $68,000 a year, that means they're giving $6,800 a month to the church.
Right.
So that person should get a percentage of that money back
Right.
yearly.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But they don't run the system like that. The system just gets, the money goes to the preacher and everybody who's just in the board. You know what I'm saying? It don't get brought down to the people. Like everything about a church, you got trustees, right? You got the what is it? The offering, the people. You got the
Treasury,
the treasurer, the board.
the
Everything
board,
about the
the
whole
board.
infrastructure is a
It's
trust.
a corporation.
It's a trust.
Well,
Deaconesses.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like the Jews live in communities. All the houses that belong to the Jews are owned by the church. So that way the people don't have to pay taxes on their house
Right.
Yep.
because it's owned by the church.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? And then they go to, because the community has all the houses in one, now they have social economics
Yep.
for everybody. So that's what they do when they have bar mitzvahs. The kids, when they turn 14 years old, everybody's family trust gives the kid $20,000. So the kid comes in with $1.5 million and is 14 years old. By the time he's 18, he's a trust fund baby. He gets X amount of money for the rest of his life from the trust. You see what I'm saying? And that's why everybody can set up a trust for $1,500. You get an express trust, you get a revocable trust. There's different trusts. Like a will is a trust. You know what I'm saying? You could set up a trust where it's for your kids to go to college. You could put $10,000 up right now, and within 5 years, that $10,000 would be a couple $1 million if you put it in trust. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's this, the difference between that separate wealthy people and ignorant people is information. That's what separate wealthy people from ignorant people.
Yep.
It ain't nothing but information. Like, people who have a bunch of money buy gold. It's tangible. You could go buy 100,000. You could buy 100 ounces of gold, which is equivalent to almost $2.5 million for 100 ounces. You paying $1,200 an ounce, so you're paying like $130,000 for like $2.5 million. Now you put that in trust, you got money for the rest of your life because the gold is tangible. The banks don't even have gold; they're just giving people money just based off of nothing. So when you got gold and you put that gold with that bank, now that bank is like, damn, we can give you interest off of these other loans that we could give. This is what make a J.P. Morgan. This is what make these other banks like J.P. Morgan have the land in trust. You know what I'm saying? Tangible assets, like you get gas. There's natural gas when you go to Alabama, Louisiana. There's a lot of natural gas on land. You see what I'm saying? You get natural gas. You put that in trust, nigga, that's money. When you just get land, you take 30 acres of land. Now you put that in trust, and now you tell the bank you about to start a farm. They'll give you $50,000 off speculation of what you're going to make off of that farm. Because you put the land in trust. The land is tangible. You see what I'm saying? You got to deal with tangible things. Ownership. Only thing you got to learn is ownership. Like I told y'all, think about this, man. And I understand, like, slavery. You got blacks who were free, who got land. The only way they're going to be able to come up is if they have slaves. How they going to pay their slaves and ain't nobody else paying their slaves, everybody else getting money? They got to have slaves. They ain't got to treat their slaves like the white man do, but they all got to be slaves and they got to work for free labor, but they taken care of. They got better housing, they get better clothes, they get better food, but they got to still be slaves. Now, who you rather be slave for, me or the white man?
Questions.
Now, to be honest with you, I roll with my brother, but a lot of people will probably go with the white man these days. because they don't trust they don't
Why?
trust their brother.
You're not getting paid.
Nah, but that's I'm talking about family members. Like slavery, it was family members.
Fam. Yeah.
Like black people was buying their family members from white men because they was treated better.
Right.
So if you could come live with our family, like it's a family again. You may be
that's what I'm
considered a
saying.
slave, but it's a
what
family.
I'm saying, but some people, I'm saying these days, people don't trust, our own people that they will go with the white man.
It's a difference with now, but not you see what the white man is doing to the black man. They won't like if they getting beat, bruised, raped, and pillaged with the white man.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't getting that with the black man.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why there was 180 slave masters in South Carolina, and all of them had way more slaves than the white slave
slaves.
owners, because they was family members. Some of the white slave owners was going out of business with the cotton gin because the blacks had more workers to produce more cotton.
They may have not been called slaves because
They was called slaves.
They were still called slaves.
Listen, until 1871, either you was a slave, an indentured servant, or you was a private citizen or an Indian. There was no other classifications for anybody, or even white people was indentured servants, which was another slave. It was just house niggas, that's all. Even white people from until 1871, unless they was private, unless they owned land. If they owned land, they was called private citizens. If they didn't own land, they was called indentured servants. Even some white people was called slaves.
Mm-hmm.
They were considered slaves. Like I told Mathis, I said the first slaves brought to America were Irish slaves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he looked up and saw Roger Moore, the guy who do all the documentaries. When his mother came in 1640, her status was slave as a European.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. It's like there was different. Like I got family members that came from Europe, but they were baptized in Europe, so they was able to come over on the Pilgrims with the Pilgrims as colonists because they were already baptized in Europe. So when they came over here, they was married to Moore, they were Allens, you know what I'm saying? And then when they came, they were indentured servants. And indentured servants, you got to be able to work. You got land, and you was able to work on somebody else's land. So you had to work off your time. So if you got 7 years, you was able to work off your time. But at the same time, you was cultivating your land. So when you finished, boom, you got land. So now you could be a private citizen. You're not considered, like even when you moved to some of these spots that were considered to be in the Northwest, Midwest, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, they was considered to be slavery was prohibited. But if you didn't own land, then you still became an indentured servant. Unless you was a hunter or a fox trader, where you was a merchant, where you can actually do your own thing. Other than that, you was an indentured servant.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Until 1871.
Damn.
That's when they amended the Constitution, and they said all slaves now can be citizens. So that even meant white people. White people became the immigrants. All these people became the United States citizens at that point. They wasn't citizens before that.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So
They're
that's
all
the
just
thing.
servants, like,
Yeah.
just servants.
And the whole thing, like the only way that you're going to get rid of the whole system of the United States is to get rid of the United States. The United States has to go bankrupt. The United States, and that's what they're trying to do.
They look like, I was about to say, it look like they on
If
their
the
way
United
right
States can go bankrupt, that can get rid of the Constitution and creates a whole new deal. And now it's based off of one world settings, because North, South America, really the Americas are the Americas. North and South, they're the same. It's all, I don't even understand how they separate the Caribbean. That's the Americas.
now.
You see what I'm saying?
Culture and language.
So the United States is a country in the continent of North America.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now they like, man, we can come back and break it up again. Like how the French used to own. Like the United States went after, they had the Spanish War. They had the French War first. Like it's crazy. The French defeated the English during the Declaration of Independence. But the English defeated the French during the French and Indian War. How? Like, isn't that crazy? how the French defeated the English during the Declaration of War because the French had better naval equipment than the Europeans. You see what I'm saying? But the actual wars that was fought on land, the militias of the United States was fighting the military, the militias of Europe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then, just 20 years before that, not even 20, 10 years before that, was the French and Indian War that was fought in the Midwest, where either you was French or Indian. That's how it came out, because a lot of even the dark-skinned people were just becoming French, like the Washita.
Yeah.
They're French. They're French nationals. That's why Louis, everything became St. Louis, Louisville, because the French came over and married into the Washita. And that's where you got Louisiana, Louis and Anna. If you look at Louisiana, it's spelled Louis and Anna. And that's the marriage between Marquis Maison Rouge and Anna Marie Washita. And then when the French bought into the marriage, they owned the land. So that's when St. Louis, Louisville, the French took over all these things. That's why the War of 1812 was really important, part of the strategy of the war, because that's where all the rich people was at in New Orleans, the Bourbons. Creole, the Spanish, because Texas was right there, and Texas was controlled by the Spanish, so they had the Spanish-American War after that, with the Alamo, and then they gave the Mexicans New Mexico and the Hidalgo Treaty, because all that was their land. All that was their land, and all that they gave them New Mexico. Like, y'all can have New Mexico. We're gonna take everything else.
But then New Mexico is a state now, though.
Yeah, but it's still underneath Mexico. It's New Mexico in the United States, but it's part of them. There's a lot of Mexicans that live in New Mexico.
Okay, yeah.
They are United States citizens. They're called Mexican Americans.
Right. Okay.
They got to come to America and become citizenized as Mexican Americans, but they got a quota. That's why they're putting up the wall, because now they don't want no more Mexicans in the country.
This country is something else.
But it's not a country, it's a corporation. You know, that's the thing. It's a business. So that's why it can go bankrupt.
Any country can go bankrupt.
That's some interesting stuff.
But if we go bankrupt, man, that'd be all hell break loose.
I just feel like
coming to an end and they'd be freaking out.
if we as black people could just focus on us, like how the Jews focus on themselves, like with the trust and the church and the children and the how can I say this, the culture of spreading inner wealth amongst each other. Like they literally make sharing money a part of their cultural habits.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like it's a holiday.
The
or
bar
some
mitzvah.
shit.
The bar mitzvah.
Right. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then, like you said, the holidays. Instead of them buying you the present, they giving you money.
Why can't we do the same?
I mean, there's people
Why?
out there that do.
And they buy you bonds and
Understand
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
There's people out there that do, but these don't cover the people in the communities. It don't cover the poor people. There's a lot of people out there that are doing a lot of things for themselves that are sustainable. They're doing it. If you really look, my man put a dope quote up the other day. He say, if black people are so broke, why the Koreans and the Indians and the Arabs set up stores in our community?
Exactly. Because we're the most high
We
spenders.
spend almost $2 trillion
We keep ourselves
a year.
broke.
We do.
Nah,
we keep ourselves.
But understand, niggas ain't broke though. Niggas is only broke mentally because they broken mentally.
Yeah.
And they caught up on the bullshit that these people give them as far as what is debt. You keep yourself in debt because you spend debt. You see what I'm saying? You spending debt. You're not building currency. You're not building credit. You spending debt, so you're going to stay in debt. That's the concept. If you building currency, if you're building credit, then you're going to be building wealth, but you're not even spending currency no more. When you do spend money, it's called what is it? Interest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get into the different definitions of what is real value. Cash money is debt.
Nothing.
So as long as you spending cash, you still in debt. When you stop spending cash, you'll see yourself becoming wealthy.
How many times?
But people catch up with, but people get caught up in the fact of using credit and not paying off the credit, and then that's when things fall, and then that's how the credit gets jacked up and everything like that.
But you got to use the interest to pay off the credit. You getting the interest. So the point is, you can't take chunks out. You take a little bit out because you really want to. The whole point of credit is as long as you paying it back on time, they're going to give you more credit in 3 months. So what do you think is the key to do? Just pay it off. Don't try to spend it. Like, that's what niggas do. Like, think about when you get an income tax check, you dummy, put that motherfucker in the bank.
Don't go rent a car.
Let that shit sit there for 6 months. Then you'll be able to spend that same amount for the rest of the month, every month on interest. See what I'm saying? The black people, the black people who are ignorant are in those situations. There's plenty of black people who are not ignorant that are wealthy, and that's how they live every day. Their kids go to Harvard. Their kids go to Spelman. Their kids go to all these top universities. These top universities just don't got white kids. They got damn near 30-40% black kids too that's going.
My question is, with that being said, right, is it then us that holds down us by not sharing information like this?
It's not sharing. It's about finding out for yourself. You got to find out. You got to be able to find out for yourself. If you depend on anybody for anything, you dependent.
You failed.
You a slave.
You failed.
That's number one. You can't depend on nobody but yourself. You got to motivate yourself. Anything that you want to do has got to come from you. If you can't motivate yourself to do anything, then you ain't going to make it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else is in the same boat, and if they see you moving faster than them, that's going to make them look bad. So they don't want you to move and put the light on them.
Gotcha.
That's why you just maneuver. And you don't talk about what you're doing, because if you making money, as long as you ain't spending money,
you okay?
Then how do people know you making money?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
It's perception. Niggas fuck up they self by being niggas.
Being flashy.
That's all. Become educated, become intelligent, and navigate yourself properly. Gain yourself a nationality. As long as you can sit caught up in this black and white schism, there's no definition of law for black in any dictionary besides being a person of dark skin. What is that? That's it. So that's just adjective for describing your color. That's not who you are as a person. Who are you as a person? Where do you come from? Can you answer that question? If you say African, it's like, because nobody from Africa calls themselves African.
Nope.
So you still don't know. You got to know who and where and what and why and how. When you can answer them questions, you on point. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, that's it. I gotta go.
Straight like that, man.
Words from
You already
OG.
know how we doing it, man. Straight up, man. It's Wild Man Teddy T. Trap is back. OG Ride Out Show. You already know how we doing it, man. For real, for real.
Yes.
We live right now, man. We in the mix, man. We can't go live on Facebook no more. You already know. So that means that we on IG and YouTube. You feel me? What's the name for the YouTube? They on Facebook? I just tried to go live on my Facebook.
Facebook
I shut down like 5 times.
Facebook.
Just got shut down 5 times.
Go live on yours because you coming from a link. You cannot go directly live on Facebook no more as a DJ. They said I couldn't.
Right.
Yes. I told you. I told you, my boy.
If you want to see the show, you got to go to Trap House. What is it?
Actually, I think we the OG Ride Out Show live right now.
OG Ride Out Show live. Go to YouTube. Go to OG Ride Out live.
Right now.
Right now.
That's how you can look and vibe with what we got going on.
Yes,
told you,
sir.
my boy.
On the live screaming thing.
Screaming. Not streaming. Screaming.
We screaming, man. So shout out to everybody guys locked in, man. You feel me? We going in. We got some good music today, boy. Let's believe that, man. So shout out to everybody got us locked in, man. For real, for real. So you already know what it is, man. It's your boy DJ Ross Sticky, man. We live right now.
And I am
the whole team.
I am Music FSM. I'm back in the building, baby.
So you know how we doing it. We getting down. Let's go, man. For real, for real. Straight like that. Turn up.
Got the bombs on them.
Drop dummy.
No, it's Jetway with the millions.
All I want is me and some millions. All I want is me and some millions. I do for real. All I want is me and some millions. All I want is me and some millions. Yeah. Truth be told, when this happened, thought it could never be. Fulfill that paddock on my wrist, it gon' forever gleam. I always pray for the finer thing. Still live in poverty, but look what I came out to be. Up close, we get on face shots, no Maybelline. My partner changed just to get high, he put his coke and weed. He turned into a fiend. It ain't a place that I won't go long as that money green. Or blue, or pink, fuck it, we get them all. Like baseball, we all set. I'm in the field, but we come from the Jets. Slim, thick, petite, bitch, all I want is net. She told me that she is the one, she don't want nothing less. I'm protecting my flesh from harm, I went and bought a vest. Trench runner, going state to state, just for me a check. I been cut deep, ain't got no feelings. I'm in the street, tell me what's missing. All I want is me and some millions. 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 I told her face down, her ass up, still on her knees. She sucked the dick and then she leaves, she be teasing me. Feel the perky inside my body, take control of me. I had to hold my own myself, I had to teach. Gotta know, like gon' be hard myself, I keep at ease. Everybody want something, some you can't please. I was down bad by my lonely, I had needed some help. Locked in the set, them closed doors, feel like no one was there. I was calling, ain't get no answer, feel like nobody care. Sit there and cry alone. On the UHD, in different time zone. Everything I do right, they still be saying I'm wrong. They gon' remember me till the day I'm dead, they gone. All I want is me and some millions. 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 All I want is me and some millions.
Damn, you cooking again, Fuego?
Yeah, let's get it, huh? Yeah. Yes, here we go, bitch. Them new wanna be like me, but I'm the one and the only. I'm stunting on every hater, they should've never slept on me. Put my pen to the paper, then I start whipping it up. Nasty with the posse pants, they call me hitmaker. Them new wanna be like me, but I'm the one and the only. I'm stunting on every hater, they should've never slept on me. Put my pen to the paper, then I start whipping it up. Nasty with the posse pants, they call me hitmaker. AK-47, leave a hole in your chest. I'm smoking on foreign loud with an exotic. Promise you don't want this pressure when it aim, it don't miss. It's either get down or laid out. I'm traveling, making hella moves, swag stepping, not average. I'm a superstar, hot styling. Up now, no crystal step, but I made it. Patience, they finally starting to pick the vision. Grinding non-stop, cause I like options, yeah. Never sweat up, yeah. This the price you pay to get it poppin'. Sauce all on my body, steady drippin'. Them wanna be like me, but I'm the one and the only. I'm stunting on every hater, they should've never slept on me. Put my pen to the paper, then I start whipping it up. Nasty with the posse pants, they call me hitmaker. Them wanna be like me, but I'm the one and the only. I'm stunting on every hater, they should've never slept on me. Put my pen to the paper, then I start whipping it up. L's, turn them into life lessons. Made a few wrongs and still call blessings. Never switch sides, just change my position. Third eye open, won't catch me slipping. Grinding all day, still up like a night owl. Body on body out, bring them girls out. Flow conversation, no, can't touch this. It's a rainy day whenever I drop in bags. I'm all up in my bag. The money calling me, oh, I gotta answer that. Ain't no ultimatum, yeah, I'm gonna take all that. Yeah, where's the competition? Cause I don't see none of that. Nah. Took a couple L's, turn them into life lessons. Made a few wrongs and still call blessings. Never switch sides, just change my position. Third eye open, won't catch me slipping. Grinding all day, still up like a night owl. Body on body out, bring them girls out. Flow contagious, no, can't touch this. It's a rainy day whenever I drip in. Wanna be like me, but I'm the one and the only. I'm stunting on every hater. They should've never slept on me. Put my pen to the paper, then I start whipping it up. Nasty with the posse pants, they call me hitmaker. Them niggas wanna be like me, but I'm the one and the only. Stunting on every hater, they should've never slept on me. Put my pen to the paper, then I start whipping it up. Nasty with the posse pants, they call me hitmaker.
Shout out to everybody out there, man. That's that hitmaker, man.
You know what?
ACS Lyrical, what's up?
I think you're gonna have to make sure, like, because you know what I'm saying, you breaking records, you're doing big things.
Yes, sir.
So I'm thinking that anytime these artists go ahead and they make it, man, they got to make sure they give you all rights to be able to go ahead and spin their music nonstop. You feel me?
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So y'all got to make sure that y'all look out for your man when y'all go ahead and y'all get on.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Because people be forgetting about the brothers that help them get on and everything.
Hey, man, listen, I don't even care about all that at the end, to be sad to say, but, you know, reason why I say that is because I'm just doing this.
We do it for
doing
the culture.
It for the people. You know what I'm saying? Or you still want to keep it in the mix or something like that. If it's a hot song, what happens if it's a hot song and it's on, you know what I'm saying, it's playing on the radio because you broke it, you know what I'm saying?
I did my job.
You know what I'm saying? You broke it on 88.7. You feel me?
I did my job. And that's how I look at it, you feel me? That's what I'm here for. I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to let God and let their spirit tell them, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what to do. I ain't going to demand it. You know what I'm saying? What I demand is this access to do what I do.
Yes, sir.
So, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't really give a shit about all that. At the end of the day, if you want to do it and it's on your heart to do it, thank you, man. I appreciate it. You feel me? But, you know, I mean, that's just us looking out for each other. But at the end of the day, I'm doing it because ain't nobody else doing it.
For sure.
I'm doing it for us. You know what I mean?
Gotta do it for us. Ain't nobody else gonna do it.
Nobody. You know what I'm saying? So straight like that, man. You already know it's DJ Raw Sticky, man. You know what I'm talking about? Sure, what is good? You feel me?
Yeah.
We out here right now. We live right now. You already know what time it is, man. We vibing. Sure. Hey, step on the ass. What it is? Let's go.
Got the back.
Just vibe. Just vibe.
You already know what it is. Let's go. Boy, DJ Ross.
Shout out everybody else. We live. Let's go.
Vibe with your boy. Go in one time with your boy. I don't wanna hear no maybe. I just want you to be my baby.
Let's go.
Vibe with your boy. Go in one time with your boy. I don't wanna hear no maybe. I just want you to be my
shit, man.
Yeah.
Hit it
with some yellow rice too, right?
Stick.
That's some yellow rice.
Stick.
Be my baby.
The yellow rice.
Get out. Stick.
Spanish rice.
Get out. Stick. One time, baby.
That's that good stuff.
Fuck that shit, man. Right on the stick. Right on the stick, bitch. Right on the stick. Right on the stick. Right on the stick. Go ahead, bitch.
What's your Instagram, brother?
Drop that shit.
You got IG? What's your IG, bro?
Wobble on that.
Unc the Chef.
On the shelf.
How you spell it?
How you spell it, bro?
UNK.
UNK_DA_chef.
There it is.
Hitting your rocks like dang. I'm your number one fan. Hey, baby, baby, I can be your man like dang. Keep playing that jam. I'ma let the world see you go live for the gram. My dog Ross say,
Vibe with your boy. Go in one time with your boy. I don't wanna hear no maybe. I just want you to be my baby. Vibe with your boy. Go in one time with your boy. I don't wanna hear no maybe. I just want you to be my baby. Yeah. Vibe with your boy. Just vibe.
Let's vibe.
So,
just vibe.
You already know what it is.
you gotta catch the vibe. You gotta catch the vibe, man.
Let's go.
Vibe with your boy. Go in one time with your boy. I don't wanna hear no maybe. I just want you to be my baby. Vibe with your boy. Go in one time with your boy. I don't wanna hear no maybe. I just want you to be my baby. Yeah.
Hit it with the stick.
Vibe with your boy.
Hit it with the stick. Hit it with the stick.
Be my baby.
Go ahead, get off the stick. Bitch, go ahead, just hit off the stick. One time, baby, just get on the stick. Fuck that shit, man, right on the stick. Right on the stick, bitch, right on the stick. Right on the stick, bitch, right on the stick. Go ahead, baby, just right on the stick. Drop that shit and then right on the stick. Go ahead, man, wobble on that. Go ahead, girl, wobble on that. Go ahead, girl, wobble on that.
Get live with it and get live. Hey, do your thing, baby. Yeah, and I'ma watch. I got to keeping this shit on lock. And keep it G and let your boy hit the spot. Them your body so hot, you need him, you on rocks like dang. I'm your number one fan. Hey, baby, yeah, baby, I can be your man like dang. Keep playing that jam and let the world see you go live for the gram. My dog Ross say,
vibe with your boy. Go in one time with your boy. I don't wanna hear no maybe. I just want you to be my baby.
Let's go.
Vibe with your boy. Go in one time with your boy. I don't wanna hear no maybe. I just want you to be my baby. Yeah. Vibe with your boy. Be my baby. I don't wanna hear no baby.
Just vibe with your boy, cut loose. Don't worry about your homegirls or what they do. They the best in the club, so go ahead and show that. Put an arch in your back, little mama throw that. Up and down to make that booty drop low. You poke out in a dress when you're on your tiptoes. Yes, Lord, make me fumble with the drink. So many thoughts in my head, girl, I can't think. Want you to be my B-A-B-Y. Cause right now, you holding it down. They tryna hit it up, maybe girl slide with your boy. Come on, little mama, get live with your boy. Crank up and live your life. Crank up and live your life. 6 steps with your boy, then 1, 2, 1. 6 steps with your boy, then 1, 2, 1.
Vibe with your boy. Go in one time with your boy. I don't wanna hear no maybe. I just want you to be my baby. Vibe with your boy. Go in one time with your boy. I don't wanna hear no maybe. I just want you to be my baby. Yeah. Vibe with your boy. Be my baby. I don't wanna hear no maybe. Vibe with your boy. Vibe with your boy. One time with your boy. Vibe with your boy.
What they do now? Hey, what they do now? Let's go.
All right.
Trap house, man, and like when I say I be finding beats to give to my dog DJ Roll Sticky, man, I be finding these beats, man.
It's like finding oil sometimes.
Yeah, cause like my brain works weird.
I'm about to have to make a couple of drinks for Ross. Man.
So like,
make a couple drinks,
yeah, man. Yeah. It's like when I toss Ross a beat, man, he take it to a level that nobody can match, man.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with my dog, man. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? I met him 5 years ago, man.
So you riding with your boy?
I'm riding with him, man.
I feel you.
I've been here 5 years, man.
Real shit.
5 years. And we keep going strong, man. It's only gonna go up from here, man.
All the way up.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I had to know you about 3 of those years, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You called him at Trap House.
You called me at Trap House. At the Great FM. We was at the Great FM, yeah. So
the first Trap House.
The first Trap House, man.
You know, we got so big.
It's been a long time, bro.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
That's crazy.
We got so big at that spot that people thought that the radio station in Great FM was
Trap House Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
I did in the beginning. To be real with you, when I came, nigga, that place was packed.
Right.
You couldn't even get through the
couldn't
door.
Sit in.
I brought my artist through, and he performed, man. But the performance inside the spot was off the chain. You know what I mean? People put that energy there. Ross held it down. You know what I'm saying? And he's holding down daggone Trap House Sundays like he always had, looking out for the artists. You know what I'm saying? Like he's supposed to.
Right, exactly, man. It's just I feel like, you know what I'm saying, something that we all need in the culture, you feel me? Especially Miami, you know what I'm saying? It's too many talented people down here that's not getting no exposure, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's one thing I felt like that was missing, you feel me? And the people needed a way to get heard, you feel me? And I felt like Trap House was the way to do it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was something that I felt like, and I am proud to say, you know, I was able to bring to the table, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we got work to do. Now it's here. Let's do it, you know what I'm saying? So, like my dog Music said, he had brought this track to me, you feel me? Anytime my dog got a raw beat, you know, he drop it at me, be like, Ross, kill that shit. You already know we're about to go kill that shit.
Living my life.
It's that living my life.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Turn up, one time. Let no listen up. Go ahead, show live my life. One time, show living my life. Bitch, yeah, you know I'm living life. One time, show living my life. Go ahead, show how we do it live. One time, show that we live. Right, saying that shit high. Do a big thing, got your beats right. Living my, I'm living my, bitch, I'm living my life. Living my life. Ride with your boy, not vibe with your boy. Vibe with your boy, not vibe with your boy. Ride with your boy, not ride with your boy. Slide with your boy, not slide with your boy. Go ahead, go hit it one time. Go ahead, Dane County, what it is. Go ahead, it's your boy Ross D. Yeah, you know, so we do this just vibe right.
Shout out to everybody got us locked in. Mellow. It's my dog Mellow. I'm gonna repost this on my Facebook, man. That's why I'm recording it now.
Mellow baby.
Save this shit, repost this shit on Facebook.
Baby, let's get lit tonight. Girl, I'm tryna come over and watch you right all night. Strip tease, baby girl, just show me. I just want your body. I just want your body. I just want your body, babe. I just want your body. Watching you strip tease, baby, show me. Eat the cake like it's my birthday. I want it in the worst way, baby, show me. Give it to me all night, baby. Let's go half on a baby. Ride me like Mercedes all night, we all in it. When we drunk it, love, I know you feeling it. Your friends, they hit you up, tell them you stay in it. You finna get your freak on for the weekend. Tonight, girl, I'm tryna come over and watch you right all night. Strip tease, baby girl, just show me. I just want your body. I just want your body. I just want your body, babe. I just want your body. Watching you strip tease, baby, show me.
Toya Jackson, what's good?
Yo, buddy, B.
What's good? Shouts out everybody tuning in, man.
Straight up.
Hey, best friend, I see you on here, man. Shouts out my best friend on here, man.
All my people out there right now, make sure you go follow us at Trap House Sundays, man. We tuning in live. We transferring over to IG at Trap House Sundays with an S on IG. Come follow us right now. We tuning in live. We going live right now. Hey, Jay Dizzle, make sure you tell everybody on Facebook. Go to at Trap House Sundays on IG right now. We doing live right now. You feel me? So Jay Dizzle, do that for me. You already know what it is. Everybody out there, you already know what time it is, man. You feel me? Shout out to everybody out there, man.
Vontae, what's good,
What's
boy?
good?
Shouts out Miss Toya in Jamaica. Woo! Yeah. Shouts out Miss Toya
She in the place to be.
Yes, sir. She watching from Jamaica, she said.
Hey, bring me back some breadfruit.
Yeah.
Bring back some breadfruit, some ackee, you feel me? With some I want some of that Jamaican Irish rum, you know what I'm talking about? That real Appleton shit. You know what I'm talking about? That they don't sell. I want that that rum cream. That's what I want. That rum cream. You can bring me some rum cream. If you could bring me some rum cream, I'll pay for that. You feel me?
She coming.
Rum cream.
Believe me when I tell you that I'm different this time. Ain't this my confession? Love lost me.
Straight up. I had to back that up. For the rum cream. Bring me a bottle, girl.
For Miss Toya.
I'll pay you. You know what I'm talking about? I need you to.
Well, maybe we just love like that. Maybe we just love like that. If I said I love you, baby,
bring me that.
Sorry, miss. Next time, believe me when I tell you that I'm different this time. Pain is my confession, love lost made me blind. If I said I love you, baby, then I made you mine. Sorry, miss call, I'll return the next time.
Huh?
Who this is right
here? That I'm different this time.
This is that Forgotten. And
love lost made me heartbreaks. We never get along. No, you tired to listen to them sad songs. Impatient, the love's fading. You can't complain. I ain't trying to hold you from it too.
It's by Jay Stats and Crystal Fame. Crystal Fame and Jay Stats with a Z.
All right, you
this is that Forgotten.
Couldn't map it out. Thought sex was the answer. Guess we figured.
Yeah.
Had to back it up. I know y'all fucking with it. I fuck with this track too. That girl killed that shit. Super smooth. Super smooth. You feel me?
You got that?
But I love it, we make up like that.
Let's go.
And you love it when I make you mad.
You got that?
Well, maybe we just love like that.
Let's go.
Jay Dizzle tagged the email, please, for all
If I said I love you, baby, then I made you mine. Sorry, missed call, I'll return the next time. Believe me when I tell you that I'm different this time. Pain is my confession, love lost made me blind. If I said I love you, baby, then I made you mine. Sorry, missed call, I'll return the next time. Believe me when I tell you that I'm different this time. Pain is my confession, love lost made me heartbreaks. We never get along. No, you tired to listen to them sad songs. Impatient, the love's fading. You can't complain. I ain't trying to hold you from it too long.
Feel like I know you from a different life. Remember long nights, champagne on ice. Trying to work it out, we couldn't map it out. Thought sex was the answer, guess we figured out a different path, moving way too fast. Vibe not the same, yet we coast to the storm pass. Damn, I hate it when you did the most. Guess shit happens when I played it close. Another life happened, I wasn't proud about it. You on my mind daily, I couldn't move around it. One door closes, where here comes another. Things that we want, we couldn't find, so we lost each other. For better or worse, than what's better. I know karma's a bitch, but I won't let her. We done been through the worst of the worst, but can't matter. Guess your preaching to the choir requires a love letter. Here's a piece to your puzzle, we done. I done better. I can't focus on the past at last. My love measures to the standards of a woman who needs it. I got a treasure. Yeah, who needs you? I got a treasure. Look up.
If I said I love you, baby, then I made you mine. Sorry, missed call, I'll return the next time. Believe me when I tell you that I'm different this time. Pain is my confession, love lost made me blind. If I said I love you, baby, then I made you mine. Sorry, missed call, I'll return the next time. Believe me when I tell you that I'm different this time. Pain is my confession, love lost made me heartbreaks. We never get along. No, you tired to listen to them sad songs. Impatient, the love's fading. You can't complain, I ain't trying to hold you from it too long.
they do.
Debbie, what's good?
No, unpause. Whoop, we're back. Shout out to everybody else.
We are on YouTube
man.
as well.
Yeah.
Jay Dizzle, we are on YouTube as well.
Let them know.
Streets extra cold like a six-pack. And ain't no amount of love that can...
They could go to the OG Ride Out Show live right now on YouTube and see us right now. OG Ride Out Show live.
I don't been back. My mans came home and went right back. Your mans ain't go to jail, he in Whitset.
Okay.
And once the trust lost, can't mend that. I told these oldies I ain't gon' let up. I told these oldies I'ma apply pressure. Now what the fuck you say? And who the fuck you said you think next up? Cause after hearing this, they playing catch up. There's blood on the shirt, no, they ain't catch up. Spitting that shit. I'm a teacher, here's a lecture. I need that soft coat with that off-white texture. No DDs in my lab when I'm whipping like Dexter. A mean income, still trying to get one. Half a brick of bull, still trying to flip some. A real hustler takes one to know one. I never ran off in the plug, why when they throw one? That's the new age, and I ain't with that. I wonder what the mid-size shoe will try and fit that. Whenever you go put in the work, you got master. When Jada hear you spitting like this, he got past that. Oh, that's your favorite rapper, tell him move over. Yeah, this the type of voice that can move boulders. And this the type of finger that can move soldiers. And this the type of raw with a punch it older. Yeah, I still think I'm young, but my mind older. Got a 5-hour drive, so I need folders. All this grams in the trunk covered with the folders. I'm just praying while I'm driving, don't pull me over. Don't pull me over. I'm just praying while I'm driving, don't pull me over. Don't pull me over. I'm just praying while I'm driving, don't pull me over. Don't pull me over. I'm just praying while I'm driving, don't pull me over. Don't pull me over. I'm just praying while I'm driving, don't pull me over.
Back it up, Jay Dizzle.
Shout everybody else locked
Let's
in.
tell you what's good.
Yeah. That's that
You are now tuned in to the trap, man. Yeah.
There's so much stuff going on in the city right now, man. I just want to make sure everybody out there guys locked in, you feel me? Straight up, man. Shout out to all my Zoes out there, you feel me? You know where I'm going with this guy.
Zoe.
You know where I'm going with this.
Zoe Bricks.
You knew where I was going with this.
Midnight. You knew nothing. If I'm not mistaken, Kid on Mars.
Yeah, I like this beat.
Zoe Bricks. Featuring Kid on Mars. Yeah. Right.
Point the suit where you think, give me that. I won't say it twice since I caught the heat. Mama Mia, I've been getting nice. Playing with my feet, pull a pop, as you shooting dice. Simple short is right, so I don't even wear that fucking light. Point the suit where you think, give me that. I won't say it twice since I caught the heat. Mama Mia, I've been getting nice. Playing with my feet, pull a pop, as you shooting dice. Simple short is right, I don't even wear that fucking light. Same block I served. I had to serve a nigga blocker, then swerve. I had to verb a nigga smoking on perp. I got a purpose, nigga, diamonds like perks. I'm trying to get them bigger, we gon' keep it brief. You want smoke, that I highly doubt. You don't want your family, we shooting up your mama house. Niggas talking beat, wrong move, this a slaughterhouse. You ain't on that gang shit, so what the fuck you talking about? Red and blue, drippin' Jimmy, trippin' trimmy juice. Red and blue, this shit flat, Red and blue, got the Gucci too. Red and blue, red and blue.
Red and blue flag like I'm bloody and I'm crip, ayy. Really so act 60, your phone was zip, Stop doing act, cause I talk with a lisp, Been doing sack, I was been taking trips, You think it's a threat till you get wet up, it's game over. She knew she was giving my niggas neck when she came over. And I got smackers with them texts in that Range Rover. Catch you on traffic, make you wreck, pull that thing over. When I was broke, I was kicking his daughter food on the stove. And I was ballin' that bigger tree to play ball in the pros. But I got caught in the beef in the streets, you know how it goes. Everywhere I go, I'm never lacking, I keep me a phone. The same thought I curve. Tryna set me up with the ops, get me murked. And if they slide, tell me who get hit first. All the sauce is a gift and a curse. It's that red and blue, rockin' chewy chew, red and blue, Haitian flag true,
know what it is, man. You already know, man. So you know, we finna crank up, man. Let's go, Biz. Talk dope. Let's go. Yeah.
I know Q fully loaded.
Yeah, nigga wanna talk double talk that floor, had me at the gun range, talk to the shooters. I had to talk to the shooters, me at the gun range, talk to the shooters. Yeah, nigga wanna talk double talk that floor, had me at the gun range, talk to the shooters. I had to talk to the shooters, but let me tell you why I had to talk to the shooters. Nigga play games, walk around tryna act flat, flat line, put a nigga in the backyard. Back off, turn the beat to a stand up. You can't touch these so big, kick your hands on. Nigga wanna talk double talk that floor, had me at the gun range, talk to the shooters. I had to talk to the shooters, me at the gun range, talk to the shooters. Yeah, wait, don't scare nigga, I got the scale on, nigga, get dope, little nigga, get the hell on. Front big, yeah, nigga, get shell on. Nigga, you the track right from damn marathon. Real ass running for a nigga, it's a marathon. Dixie, come get for the hero. This pill got me sticking, bitch. I think I need the arrow. Backwood, bitch. I start 4 or 5. Treat a nigga like Habibi. Come through the store, nigga. Hurry up and buy. Coming through the try with no money. Type of shit, get you fried. 3.5, you know I got skill on. Nigga, caught dope, then you need get the hell on. Kicking in on spot, cause the shit keep feeding on. Put the gun on it, cause I heard he was a deep end. Nigga play South Carolina, that's a free throw. Nigga, list, swap spit with a free code. East Hollywood, right next to the beat, though. Got a white bitch and wearing her team. Clicking on Instagram, Jimmy on Instagram. Nigga, no place, goddamn on the man. Spinning my wrist in the pot, ceiling fan. Wanna talk dope, I speak shit fluently. Nigga wanna talk double, talk that floor. Had me at the gun range, talk to the shooters. I had to talk to the shooters, me at the gun range, talk to the shooters. Yeah, nigga wanna talk double, talk that floor. Had me at the gun range, talk to the shooters. I had to talk to the shooters, but let me tell you why I had to talk to the shooters. Nigga play games, walk around tryna act flat, flat line, put a nigga in the back on. Back off, front to the beat to a stand on. Can't touch these so big, kick your hands on. Nigga wanna talk double, talk that floor. Had me at the gun range, talk to the shooters. I had to talk to the shooters, me at the gun range, talk to the shooters.
Straight up. Let's go.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Hey, ain't no talk to shooters.
Talk to the shooters.
Well, talk to shooters.
Biz.
You don't want to talk to shooters.
I don't want to talk to no shooters. I want to talk to the shooters. Nah, I don't want to talk to no shooters.
You don't want to talk to shooters.
Yeah, so you know.
You don't want to talk to the shooters.
So you know we finna keep it going, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, Big Twin. What is this? What's the name of this song? Him. I don't know. It say rough copy, Big Twin Deep. So we finna go ahead and take over, man. Let's go. What? I don't know what happened. Well, I guess.
D-Mark got that heat.
Ain't got no bands, ain't got no deal, ain't got no cool. Ain't got no cool. Ain't got no mention, ain't got no maid, ain't got no pool. Ain't got no pool. But I do show love and it ain't fake love. I don't know about you. Don't know about you. Sometimes I wanna give up, but I got so much to do, so much to lose. Ain't got no bands, ain't got no deal, ain't got no cool. Ain't got no cool. Ain't got no mention, ain't got no maid, ain't got no pool. Ain't got no pool. But I do show love and it ain't fake love. I don't know about you. Don't know about you. Sometimes I wanna give up, but I got so much to do, so much to lose. So I stick to the music like a Band-Aid. That's the only way a nigga feel meditated. Roll up, get medicated. Throw back 3 beans, finish shit on these niggas like I've been constipated. Hella love, but I'm hella hated. And them little niggas, they be hella shaky. Get up in the booth, spit the motherfucking true big twin sisters, so you know I didn't played it. And my thoughts lately, I've been hella faded. Popping them beans, drinking the liquor, get behind the wheel, hitting the highway, doing the dash, get out of my way. I don't want it done, that's it done my way. Give a fuck what a bitch say. Cause these days, these hoes hit in your throat with a switchblade. And them niggas in the picture, really, your witch to spit the hit money with a goon on a Tuesday, make it a blues day. Sad to say, ain't no love out here no more. Thinking to myself lately, if they try me, I'ma kill me. A nigga, I'm no hoe when I'm on go. See me in the attic, pop up like a damn ghost. I'm the damn goat. If you really wanna know me, roll one up, sit back and listen to the damn song. Ain't got no bands, ain't got no deal, ain't got no cool. Ain't got no cool. Ain't got no mention, ain't got no maid, ain't got no cool. Ain't got no pool, but I do show love and it ain't fake love. I don't know about you. Don't know about you. Sometimes I wanna give up, but I got so much to do, so much to lose. Ain't got no fans, ain't got no deal, ain't got no cool. Ain't got no cool. Ain't got no mention, ain't got no maid, ain't got no pool. Ain't got no pool, but I do show love and it ain't fake love. I don't know about you. Don't know about you. Sometimes I wanna give up, but I got so much to do, so much to lose. When the pressure kick in, I get to popping them pills, drinking liquor, I'm out of my body. Don't need no new friends, cause people be fake. All I need is the stoof in my pain and my problems. Don't fuck with these niggas, they be too gangster to listen. And these women playing games, lie to me, I won't look at you the same. Once it was love, now it's nothing but pain. I ain't got no shame, born in the city of Memphis, but the country where I was raised. Digging the hole, shit in the bucket, no water, can't tell me shit about no pain. I lost my nana, I can't even go to the funeral. Boy, I was full of their race, they took me back to my cell. Beat a nigga, had to death, they said I was crazy. Nigga for real. Bitch, I done stood in that feeling. I hate it, I start popping pills. In the grave, I know Nana will flip. I'ma see you one day, my baby, don't trip. I'm on my way, don't get no fuck what they say. Wait till my music get played. All of you hating ass niggas gon' have that look on your face. And I cannot wait. Pay me my money, then move out the way. Bitch, I'm insane, get the fuck out my face. Where was you when I was down and fucked up? My nigga propelled my way. You cannot say that it was love, knowing your fate. I'ma stick to the music, paint on paper is the only way that a nigga stay sane. Ain't got no.
Yeah, Big Twin. You already know, man. So, yeah.
But most definitely, first we got dance from getting the set up to where we can play videos.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me, live, cause we could get, you know.
Yeah.
We talked about earlier.
We can work with that.
It'll be very exciting for the artists. You feel me?
Shouts out everybody tuned in, man. Bree was good. Darnisha was good. Shanika was good. Shantia was good. Shouts out everybody tuned in, man.
We can't
oh
do it.
Man, you wanna play?
We can't do it simultaneously.
I got a charge per entry.
You wanna play? Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, so you know.
One per public one and then a personal one. I was able to do that, but Ask Master. But I can try to switch it out.
Okay.
I just gotta get you to sign into the stuff.
Yeah, yes, sir. So you know,
because that will be key. Because that can go directly in.
Yeah.
All right, we'll work on that.
So, yeah. So you know, every time I'm on the scene, I just.
RP that boy FBG,
you gotta
man.
do it, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta do it, bro.
That
You got niggas doing dance songs for you. And they still don't see the original.
So,
RP that boy FBG, man.
Wow, this is that Carlton.
It's that Carlton.
DJ Roll Sticker.
The Carlton.
What?
Wow. Let go. Every time I'm on the scene, do the content like I profess, I'm looking clean, I do the content like swing your arms left to right, do that bitch that like do the content like do the content like every time I'm on the scene, do the content like I profess, I'm looking clean, I do the content like swing your arms left to right, do that bitch that like do the content like do the content like Gucci Farrakhan Supreme. Bitch, I know that's a bad bitch dream. Tip it top, swag and snatch a whole team. The bad bitch let us go. Leave the ski mask on the scene. Promise, don't you know? Hop up out that whip, bitch, I bust that car. So you know a nigga ballin' like a boss. Say I'm tricking out, I just falls, not unusual. Watch it go. Diamonds, that's all on my wrist. Make it hold, do it like this. Go ahead, let it twist. Huh? Bitch, kiss my brain cause I'm bout. Stand no flow. Swag it drippin', wipe it out. I swear to God, that shit was hard, boy. Every time I'm on the scene, do the content like I profess, I'm looking clean, I do the content like swing your arms left to right, do that bitch. RP to that boy FBG, man.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Do the content.
Here we go.
Wow. Let go. Yeah.
Hello. I'm back.
Every time I'm on the scene, do the content like I profess, I'm looking clean, I do the content like swing your arms left to right, do that bitch that like do the content like do the content like
Every time I'm on the scene, do the car till like, wow. I pop fresh, I'm looking clean, I do the car till like, wow. Back on your arms, left to right, do that bitch that like, go. Do the car till like, wow. Do the car till like, wow. Gucci Farragon Supreme, bitch I know, that's a bad bitch dream. Tippy top, swagger snatcher, whole team. The bad baby let us go. Leave the schemers on the scene. Orange, don't you know? Pop up out that whip, bitch, I bust that car. So you know a nigga ballin' like a ball, Hate to say I'm tricky, I just ball. It's not unusual. Watch it call, Diamonds, that's all on my wrist. Take your whole do it like this, throw it head. Huh? Bitch, kiss my ring cause I'm boss. I'm staying no flow, swagger drippin' while we talk.
I swear to God, that shit was hard, boy.
Every time I'm on the scene, do the car till I walk. I pop fresh, I'm looking clean, I do the car till I go. Swing your arms left to right, do that bitch that let go. Do the car till I go, do the car till I walk. Every time I'm on the scene, do the car till I walk. I pop fresh, I'm looking clean, I do the car till I go. Swing your arms left to right, do that bitch that let go. Do the car till I go, do the car till I go. Let's go.
That's right, swag it. Swag it out.
Straight up.
We got the email, my nigga.
Let me see what
we got a couple people sending some music, man, from the email.
Man.
Who we got left? I know we got a little bit left.
We got a little bit left, man. Tori Kasson.
Alright.
Don't Pull Me Over, Darian Stevenson.
That's right. Shout out to everybody got us locked in, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole bunch of stuff going on, man, for real. You know, we got the Country Bands, Lord of the Rings Challenge going down this Friday. You know what I'm saying? All my artists, like I said, man, join the league. You feel me? Join the Lord of the Rings Country Bands League, man. Straight up. A lot of fakers out there. Yeah, it's a lot of people that be pump faking about their music. But, you know, those who are real step in the ring. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my dog, Lil Cove. Don't forget, we got to type in that Lil Cove on site, dog.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we got to play his song right quick. Little Cove on site.
Heard it.
I was playing Lil Cove last Sunday.
Oh, you played last Sunday? Friday? Okay, gangster. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? He jumped into the ring, you feel me? But, you know, as a what they call a constellation prize, we are playing this song for a month, you feel me? Because he went up against the Rude Boy Sticky. And, you know, I came out on top, but my dog had some fire shit, too. So, you know, like I said, you know, and the thing about it, when you win, you get a star. And the star means you automatically are guaranteed, you know what I'm saying, a value. As in, right now.
You're going to be a challenger. I mean, somebody's going to have to challenge you.
Right. Right. And what that means is that in order to challenge the Carlton, now that it's a 1-star, 1-tier song, you got 5 stars. It starts off at $50 for the first star. So in order to bet the Carlton, you must bet up to $50, no less. And every star goes up. It goes up $25 and all the way up to the 5th star. So you do the math. So the more stars, if it ended? Okay. The more stars, you already know what it is. You feel me?
Yep.
The more stars you get, the more valuable your track is. You know what I'm saying? So if you go up to like what it is, if you're a 2-star, that means nigga has to bet you 75. If you a 3-star, that's what? 100. And so forth up to the 5th star. So you already know what it is, man.
Yeah, man.
Count your bands, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So.
Hello.
So basically, I guess my mic ain't on.
No. Mic 4. Yeah. Yep.
I knew that.
There you go.
So basically, the main thing is whoever is going to be on, say Lil Cole win next week. So anybody that want to challenge Lil Cole automatically have to put up that 50.
Right. So
You know
if when you win, you become 1 star, and that means you whoever challenges that song from you as an artist, or you could put it up right there and be like, bro, anybody that wants to challenge me, they got to challenge this song, bomb. They have to put up 50, you feel me? Or the value of your song. So if you're a 5-star song.
We still are giving people a chance to put up $5, $10 on their song, $20 on their song too.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? You on another tier. Is that same thing? Well,
if they want to challenge you in that song.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? They
but
must.
If they want to challenge you, and it's not the Carlton, it's
right.
something else.
And then,
it could be something else.
Exactly. So you could be an artist with a whole bunch of songs that might be 5-star songs. And all your shits is worth $200 or more. You know what I'm saying?
And then niggas, I'm gonna knock him out, and they can't knock dude songs out.
Right, because
keep
you can't afford to play it. You can't afford to go up against it unless you got that bread.
Yeah, but I'm saying people with that bread gonna come, and they gonna think they gonna knock it out, and they're not knocking out some songs.
No.
So they got to go in the studio and make some more heat.
Exactly. It's gonna be that way for a reason. So
because we want the people.
But
to
here's
grow.
the catch.
We want the people to grow.
If your song does beat a tier song, as if it match, it will become that tier. So if you beat a 5-star song and your song ain't even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your song just earned to be 5 star.
Just to touch that.
Just because you beat a 5-star.
True. Yep. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So we giving people chances to do what they fucking do. You feel me?
Be an artist.
Get this money.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? And it's friendly competition, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we all win, you know what I mean? And best believe that. We best believe, you know what I'm saying? We gonna make this shit real interesting. And we doing side bets too.
Oh yeah. Fill that pot.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like taking artists to the ring, man.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, you got the dough, you can make some money, and to be real, all you got to do is put up your money if your music is hot. I think people should believe in their music, and on top of that, really get people to pay attention. Bring your people, man. That's how you get in the club, nigga. Bring your people. You know what I'm saying? Get them numbers popping, and then bam, man. I mean, I think you have better of a chance. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
So, you know what I mean? Bring them people, man.
Because we is going to come a day when niggas is going to be, we already done stepped up to the $500 mark.
Yeah.
So niggas is going to be dropping bands on their song real soon.
So you better get in while you can.
So I'm trying to tell you right now.
Your song automatically is a tier song. You don't have to put up that 50 right there. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to put up, if your song is a $500 song, you don't have to put up $500 on your song if you won last week.
Right.
If you made it to the 5 tier. Right. You know what I mean? The people got to put up the money to beat your song.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's if they want to play against that song.
Against that song.
But you don't have to put up 500 on that shit. No. That's if they want to challenge your song, that's a tier song. They have to match the money that it's worth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I say we're creating championships out here. You know what I'm saying?
Man, this thing's lasting, homie. You got to think the future, man. You know what I'm saying? Because what you have is you may have just a track. That track may go ahead. You make more tracks. It's gonna turn into an album or an EP. Something for you to go ahead and get your shit popping. Just think about that. You know what I'm saying? Or a mix CD. However you coming in, man. Doesn't I mean it's how it is, man. This is how people gonna make their music. Let's do it.
Straight like that, man.
Words from DJ Newkirk and DJ Ross Sticky.
You feel me?
So Ross, I know time done ran out. So
what time it is?
It's 6 in the head.
Ooh.
So we gonna do this. So we gonna run this thing. We gonna run this thing real quick, man.
Run it.
Run this. Hey, somebody sent me a beat, so you know they asked me to snap. They say snap session real quick. So let's go, man. Let's go. What is going on? What's going on? Wow. Hold on, man. I think the music got turned down.
Yeah.
What happened? I pushed down the music? I think so. 5 or 6 then. 5 or 6. Try the other 3. That's right there. Just push up the last 3. ready. Ooh, let's get it. Let's get it. What you want?
Let's go.
What you got?
Let's go. You said you want war, nigga? Well, I'm about that. You said you wanna build that field. Well, I doubt that. Nigga, don't come for me. Cause I keep it real. Hey, I'm in the field. Hey, then I keep it chill. You say you want what? What nigga you want to do? With what I'm